Eighth inning here on the south side of Chicago. Two AL Central division rivals, the Guardians and the White Sox, battle it out here in the eighth. New pitcher for Chicago, it's Brandon Iser in the White Sox City Connect jerseys. And he fires a strike to Bo Naylor on the inside edge of the plate.
He will face 8-9-1 in the order here for Cleveland.
Naylor does not have a hit tonight, catching. He's put two in the air and grounded out once. And he fouls that pitch off, and he's quickly in an 0-2 hole.
Naylor tried to bump, but popped out his last time up. He is 0 for 3 so far tonight.
Naylor calls time. Down 0-2 here to Iser. Lefty. Payoff. And Iser misses outside with the slider. Ball one.
But here in his fourth season, having a pretty down year. 0-2.
That's hard hit foul.
So that one went on the right side of the line. Jordan Baker calling it foul.
1-2 again. Check swing. Didn't go. And the count's evened up at 2.
You get a chance to play with your brother, who manned first base for Cleveland until he was traded away in the offseason.
Now he inhabits that same position for the Diamondbacks.
2-2.
That's popped up. Kyle puts off the mask. He races for it, and he couldn't make the catch. And that one drops just in front of the glove of Kyle Teal. And Bo Naylor
So Kyle able to locate the baseball, but he keeps
gets to stay at the plate.
He can't make the catch. Naylor gets another life. There you see
Wind
the
is blowing tonight.
It's really picked up
in
as
Chicago.
this game has moved along.
2-2 again, and that's fouled away.
Iser trying to finish off Bo Naylor.
And Naylor, jam shot, puts it in play. It's a pop-up on the infield. Lenin Sosa's got it. One out.
Celebrate 2005 reunion weekend with us at the ballpark. Don't miss this Sunday as the Sox take on the Guardians at 1 o'clock. First 10,000 fans in attendance.
And this is the weekend where the 2005 World Series team for the Chicago White Sox
presented by United, Chicago's hometown airline,
comes back together for their 20th anniversary, and we remember the life of Bobby Jenks.
We've seen that, and it is really a nice.
Rocchio swings and fouls it off the glove of Kyle. 0-1. Yeah, Bobby Jenks passing away thanks to stomach cancer on July 4th in Portugal, just before this weekend.
Pretty nice.
That is very unfortunate. But his memory will live on. Hopefully the White Sox can win this series. It's probably the most important series to them, as you see the number 45 that Bobby Jenks wore for this franchise on the hill. Really cool gesture. Probably the White Sox best closer in franchise history, who closed out that World Series win against the Houston Astros. (2-1). Rocchio swings and misses at the changeup. And now it's 2-2 on the 9-hitter.
Splits his fingers. Not exactly a splitter, but it works as a very good straight change.
Payoff. And he struck him out on the changeup outside. Rocchio goes down swinging. 2 away.
Changeups, the second of which put him down. Great location, good delivery. And again, split fingers, but The movement is away from the right-handers, not necessarily down.
So
Here's Stephen Kwan, the leadoff hitter tonight for Cleveland, who does have a hit. It was a single. He also walked in an at-bat tonight and scored a run. And he's ahead 1-0 here.
Hit 206.
Kwan tries to go the other way and was late on the heater. 1-1.
Actually meant more to him
As
because
he
it was
fouled
the
it away.
players who selected him to his second All-Star selection here this year.
Well, he can do it every which way. I mean, he's a Gold Glove left fielder as well as a very solid hitter. Occasionally will hit a home run.
Kwan fouls it off again, trying to go the other way, and he's now in a 1-2 deficit.
Different ways, and he can steal a base. He's 11 out of 13 in stolen bases this year, so he's got the speed.
2 outs. Isert 1 pitch away from keeping a 1-run deficit. Kwan fouls it off again. He stays alive.
The upcoming schedule presented by Toyota, and it's 2 more with these Guardians. Then the All-Star break before heading to Pittsburgh for the first series after the break.
1-2 delivery.
2 to Kwan.
And a slider down and away for ball 2. Stephen Kwan, known for his patience. One of the best hitters in the sport. Known for his contact. Doing what he does.
2-2.
And he puts that one in play. High left center. Luis Roberts calling off Slater, and he makes the catch. Brandon Isert pitches a quiet top of the 8th, and the White Sox will come at the bat down by a run. We'll be right back from Rate Field. Bottom of the 8th. Guardians up 4-3. Trying to preserve this lead that they have heading into the 9th.
That was the opening game of the season.
New pitcher, it's Paul Sewald. And he'll go up against the catcher Kyle Teal and miss up high with the heater. Ball 1. Kyle, the rookie catcher, one of the main pieces they got in the Garrett Crochet trade, just got called up. He's been pretty solid so far. And that's a check swing, and he fouled it into the glove of Bo Naylor. Strike 1. Sewald's appeared in 17 games, the veteran, 14.2 innings, and ERA at 491. 1-1 delivery. That's a fastball right down the pipe at 89, strike 2. And the punch-out payoff. And an emergency foul ball from Kyle to stay alive.
Opening day 2010.
And Mark Burley goes into foul territory between his legs, and then the bare hand pick by Paul Konerko, who had to lean into foul territory to be able to get an angle for this toss.
1-2 again.
Remarkable.
Outside.
That was, and
2 balls and 2 strikes on Teal.
You just wonder how the play is made anyway. And at the time, seeing it live, it was something that you knew you weren't going to see again anytime soon.
And that's a fastball. It looked pretty good. It looked like it was at the belt.
What am I even doing running over?
And instead, it's called a ball. Looked like it was perfectly placed by Sewald. Up and in. But he didn't get the call, and the count is full.
Because that was strike 3.
Full count delivery. And he missed outside. Ball 4. Sewald lets out an F-bomb. And a leadoff walk for Kyle. And the White Sox have the game-time run at first base. And as I say for pitchers, leadoff walks, never good.
2,476 and 2/3. 7th all-time for the White Sox.
Now here's Lubov. And he swings and misses at a sweeper.
Opening day
For strike 1.
in White Sox franchise history.
Pretty amazing.
Luis Robert Jr.'s got a hit, a single back in the 6th inning.
The best of the White Sox pitchers for a very long time.
Let's see what he can do down 0-1. And an inside sweeper that he fouls off for strike 2.
There's the list. Most in franchise history for opening day starts.
All left-handed, by the way. Wilbur was a knuckleballer. Wilbur and I shared a 3-man rotation with the White Sox in 1973. That was a delight.
Seawald ahead 0-2. Looking to punch out Luis Robert Jr. right here.
Hello.
Payoff. And he missed inside with the heater.
Well, that was pretty much it.
One ball,
Pretty
2
in those
strikes.
days, they said, we can get you started. It'll be in 2 days. What do you think? If you don't take the ball, well, it's going to be about 3 weeks till we can get it to you.
No one out.
Okay,
Kyle
take
at
the ball.
first. 1-run lead for Cleveland.
2 to Robert Jr.
And that's fouled off the glove of Naylor. So an extra life for Robert Jr. That one's put into play into right. Nolan Jones is there for the first out of the inning.
There's out number 1. White Sox offense been a little tough today. Just 2
Teal
hits in the
retreats to
game
first.
against the doubleheader. Just 4 hits here in this second game.
Now onto the plate.
Home runs from Lenyn Sosa.
It's the rookie shortstop. It's Colson. Another exciting prospect for the White Sox.
Everything he can to try to shake loose the offense, but if you don't have a
Who's
situation
been in the
where you
system
can
for a
usually get
long
run
time.
back, you
Now
don't
finally
have
getting
too
his
many
shot this
options.
year in the big leagues. Let's see what he can do right here. Pickoff attempt. Kyle slides back in safe at first.
Colson Montgomery has shown his patience at the plate. 2 walks, 0 for 1.
First pitch from the righty Seawald to the lefty Colson. That's a sweeper that just missed inside, ball 1.
Part of the maturing process for Colson Montgomery. From last year heading into this year, spring training, he really talked about shifting his focus and understanding what pitchers are trying to do to him.
There's a sweeper that catches the zone. It's right down the middle. Strike 1.
And say, this is my zone. If it's anything there, that's what I'm going to swing at, instead of trying to swing at the pitcher's pitches.
No, you have to go with your strength first.
The inning-ending double play ball is in effect for the Guardians. Seawald looks over at first.
Until he can beat you in your
Now the
strength,
1-1
you
offering.
don't go to his weakness.
And that's popped foul. 1-2.
And when you're the best player at every level you've ever played on, it takes time to learn that. And when you fail, that's when you really have to recalibrate and rethink your approach at the plate.
Well, it's a little easier when you lay over the
Seawald ahead,
competition,
1-2.
but eventually it all evens out.
1 out.
You find the rare guy.
Got a runner at first.
Really rare guy who comes up to the major
Let's see
leagues
what
and just
happens here.
dominates. There's not a lot of Bobby Witt Jr.'s around. Not a lot of Otanis around.
Pitch. That's a hard hit ball. Oh, what a stop by Schneemann. Throw to first, and it gets away. It gets away from Manzardo. Naylor has to get it.
So Teal will scoot.
And Kyle Teal moves all the way up to third on the error from Daniel Schneemann.
Just threw it away. It was a great pick.
That was a hard hit ball. Schneemann dove out and made the play, and then quick threw it to Manzardo, and he spiked it, and Manzardo could not scoop it.
Second time, he's able to
Colson reaches, and
but this time
Kyle goes all the way up
he slips, the ball moves away,
to
runs in the
third.
corners.
And the White Sox have the game-tying run 90 feet away, and a sac fly would tie it up.
Got a pretty good chance of being base
Runners
hit.
at the corners,
Four on the throw.
1 out. Mound visit for the Guardians right now.
Find some way.
Let's see if the veteran Paul Seawald can work out of the jam. As 2 of the White Sox rookies have reached,
Montgomery of hits.
He has laid out full extension both times.
are now threatening here. Now here's Josh Rojas, who does not have a hit tonight. Flown out and struck out twice. In a big spot here, the 8-hitter. The third baseman, what can he do? And that's a ground ball. That's caught by Manzardo, throw to first.
There's a break, because if that's fair, there's no way in the world.
Or he
that
stepped
Teal
on
can score
first,
from
but he...
third.
It was a foul ball. Rojas bounced it foul. Manzardo caught it and stepped on first.
You see Jordan Baker calling a foul immediately.
And it was a foul ball.
And Josh will have another opportunity.
So it's 0-1 now after the foul ball. It was just barely foul from Rojas. Maybe it might be a good thing. We'll see.
One here to Rojas.
Rojas puts that one into play. In the left. Quan just in front of the track. Makes the catch. Kyle will tag. The throw in from Quan is not in time. It's cut off. And the White Sox have tied the game. Josh Rojas with a sac fly has tied it.
Sac fly RBI.
It's 4-4. Kyle Teal scores from third. And now 2 outs. Colson, the go-ahead game. Yeah, the go-ahead run at first. And the 9-hitter in the White Sox lineup
Doesn't throw through, as it turns out. The fly ball was long enough where it became a moot point.
will be a pinch hitter. It's Edgar.
Sure that the winning or go-ahead run doesn't
He'll pinch hit here. Going lefty on righty against Seawall. This favors Edgar. What can this rookie do? First pitch. That's a fastball inside. And Edgar gets ahead 1-0.
It looks like a little precipitation here at the ballpark.
And there's some raindrops falling right now in right field.
2 outs in his 8th inning.
When it rains, it pours, and that's strike one. Fastball right down the pipe at 89.
We knew we were expecting the wet stuff in the forecast at some point here tonight.
That's another fastball, belt high. Strike two.
Let's go down to Brooke.
Rojas driving in, the tie and run there. Take me through your mindset when you're approaching the plate.
Yeah, just trying to get the ball in the air. I know he's got a good 4. Work through it, get it in the air, get him in.
You guys have been in a lot of close games as of late. What's
Payoff.
the difference here?
And Edgar fouls it away.
Yeah, we just got to keep chipping away. And, they got some nasty arms coming from the bullpen. We just got to keep chipping away.
How good has Lenine Sosa been for this lineup tonight, man?
It feels like all we need to do is get him to the plate in a big situation, and then we can come out here on top.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
Guys, back to you.
All right, good stuff, Brooke. Getting Rojas, who just tied the game with his sacrifice.
And Edgar with an emergency swing sweeper, as that was going to be strike 3 if he took it.
You can't, because this is
And the
all
rookie
access.
catcher stays alive.
You got occasional access. But
And I think it's a good situation for the White Sox. They have 2 young, promising catchers in Kyle Teal and Edgar Cuero, who should be with this team, hopefully, for a long time to come. And there's the fastball outside. The count's knotted up at 2 apiece.
Go through all the rookies here for the White Sox, and they all have that same plate discipline. Such good approach.
What a bat from
Barely
Edgar.
chasing off the plate.
2-2.
2-2.
And that's outside. The count is worked to full.
Ball 3.
rain coming down a little harder now.
Be huge if the White Sox can get the top of their order up here.
Seek some shelter.
It'll come up either way. Full count delivery from Seawall here with the fans retreating.
So little go-ahead run here. 3-2.
And he missed upstairs. Edgar draws a walk. The White Sox have the go-ahead run in scoring position. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the order coming up.
Relive the memories of the 2000.
And we're going to get a mound visit for the Guardians.
Mark Burley, AJ Brzezinski, and more. 05 Forever is sponsored by Rate. Catch the new episodes every Thursday on the White Sox YouTube channel and on whitesox.com/2005.
Stephen Vogt comes out to take Paul Seawall away.
We'll step out.
And we'll get a new
And we'll
pitcher
be back with the game
with 2 on, 2 out. The game tied at 4. Be right back from right field. Bottom of the 8th. Mike Tauchman fouls off the first pitch from a new pitcher, Nick Enright.
We're going to be ultra aggressive on a fly ball. Tied it. Okay? You good? Ready to run like hell? Okay. We were just talking about. We were just talking about, right? That's the read. Good job. You see him, yeah. You see him step on it and turn to come to you, right?
Rain falling harder now as Tauchman pops up that pitch.
Make shifter! Make shifter! Come on, come on, come on.
Tauchman at 0-2 hole.
A lot of rookies means there's going to be a lot of coaching, a lot of developing going on. And
He's the leadoff hitter tonight for the White Sox. Trying to drive in the go-ahead run. 0-2 pitch. Up high. Ball one.
With a chance to put the Sox on top, with the rain pelting down.
And we saw with this pitching change, Roger Bossert was talking with his umpire crew.
1-2. Tauchman bounces it foul to stay alive.
That new pitcher, Nick Enright, out for the 12th time with an ERA just over 2.
Colson, the lead runner at second. 1-2. Tauchman takes it
Upstairs.
and has tied the count up at 2.
That's Colson Montgomery representing the go-ahead run at second base.
2-2. Tauchman fouls it away.
So a pinch runner for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. A pinch run at first taken over from Carroll.
Sox have drawn 9 walks in the nightcap tonight.
Make it second.
2-2.
And Tauchman fouls a curveball that was middle.
He will swing
Away.
pitch after pitch and make you work. Just a grindy professional at bat.
He's got 2 of the walks tonight, and 1 led to a run in the 3rd inning.
This will be the 8th pitch this at-bat between Enright and Tauchman.
2-2.
And check swing, did he go? He did!
As Tauchman
That'll end the inning. Mike Tauchman can't believe it.
Not a very happy man there.
Let's see. Yeah, he went around.
But he went far enough.
We'll head to the 9th inning. All tied at 4. After the White Sox tie on a sac fly. From Josh Rojas. It is pouring on the south side. Mike Vasil is the new pitcher for the White Sox to start off the 9th, and he just misses outside to Nolan Jones, who's got a triple, single, and a run scored.
Condition.
Well, hopefully Roger sees a bit of a window after this particular cell moves through, because it is coming down pretty hard right now.
And home plate umpire signals to Roger that he wants to clean up the conditions on the mound because it is getting a little damp out there.
And
As the hardest working man in the business, Roger Bossert has been so busy.
looks like we're going to get
all the rain delays,
the cleanup crew to come out
there.
and clean up
And
the
he's on
mound.
the front line with the best of them.
This is either 8 or 9 straight series that saw either rain delays or just rain in general.
He says, well, if you have a problem with your field, that's the man you call. He will fix it up real quick.
What you have to respect about Roger is he's not an executive groundskeeper. He is out there leading the way for his entire crew. I would think if Roger thought that it was going to stay this way for quite some time, the grounds crew would have been out already. But I think he told the umpire that this is going to move through quickly, and when it does, we're going to be okay. Best way to put an end to all this is a 1-2-3 night. Score a run, go home, see him tomorrow.
So Vassell will ask for a dry baseball. A 1-0 count here to Nolan Jones.
And it is lightening up a little bit.
Rain's starting to light up. Jones ahead 1-0. Vassell fires. Strike one.
Had a chance to talk to Mike Vassell in the clubhouse the other day. He said, this is the time of year when your body starts to get tired. You can kind of teeter off a few things in your routine, and mentally you have to reset and make sure that you lock in for these last few games.
Curveball. Inside corner. Strike two.
End of the year, He said, "You're
What
going
a
to kill
pitch.
yourself if you give away an outing here or there, thinking too far ahead." He said that's why everyone really has to reset and make sure you don't give away any games here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that giving away any games is really a good plan. Most players don't want to give away an at-bat or...
Vassell fires the payoff. And he got him! Inside curveball.
Number 1 in the 9th.
Causes Jones to go down swinging. 1 out.
This is an exploding curveball. It comes up the bottom
Pulled
drop
the
side
string
of it,
on him.
and Jones no match for it. Good rotation, good late break,
He swung over
and
it.
a big first out.
One out. Here's J-Ram, the
Jose
DH.
Ramirez.
And again, tries to go with the curve. This time J-Ram, unlike Jones, doesn't swing and miss.
Be nice to stay away from him here. Most of his home runs from the left side have come to right and right side.
J-Ram's hit a 2-run homer for his only hit tonight. Stole a bag and got an intentional walk. And he's ahead 2-0 here.
This is what he did back in the 3rd inning.
2-run homer on a cutter that didn't quite get inside enough. Almost 107 miles an hour. Game, the Guardians.
That's a fly ball.
Gets underneath
Right field.
Right field.
Tauchman is there. 2 away.
There's out number 2.
Mike Vassell's thrown 7 pitches and has 2 outs.
Here, following up his last outing in Colorado, he felt like his in-zone percentages were not very good
Got
in terms
the
of
best hitter
his
he'll
breaking
face
ball and his
to
fastball.
fly out.
Breaking ball, he said he needs to throw it.
And now he's
above
1 pitch away
50%,
from sending the bats up
early in the
and
game.
trying to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Kyle Manzardo. That's a changeup outside, ball 1.
Ball 1 here to Manzardo.
Manzo's got 1 hit tonight, a single. Plus he drew a walk. His only highlights offensively thus far.
To pitch with the altitude, your breaking balls just don't spin.
And he swings and misses at a sinker
It takes time to
for
get
strike
used to
1.
those conditions. It's very different in Colorado.
Yeah, you don't have much time. If you're the visiting team, you've got no time. You got a 3-game series. You've got to get used to it almost immediately, and it's very difficult.
Check swing. He didn't go around, ball 2.
And Charlie Ramos says he did not go around. 2 balls and a strike.
This was very similar to the wipeout curveball he threw to Jones to lead off the inning.
Manzardo ahead in the count. 2-1. Vasil fires. And that's a foul ball.
Well, it looks like
Strike
Ryan was
2.
correct because showers have passed. Fans are making their way back to their seats.
Yeah, I think if
2
you
outs.
would do a great
Game all
job,
tied at
that
4.
was correct most of the time.
2-2 count.
Otherwise, he'd have the crew out there ready to
What
go.
happens here? Payoff.
2.
Fly ball.
Here to left field.
Shallow left.
Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor is there to end the inning. Mike Vasil puts up a 0 in the top of the 9th, and the White Sox, celebrating 2005, can walk it off when we come back. Bottom of the 9th.
You wanna write the story
We are
again?
all tied at 4.
Sosa to start off.
Lean
The bottom of the
Sosa
9th.
has a multi-homer game going,
His 3rd
and he'll lead off.
night. It would walk it off.
Well, the Sox just need him to get on base, but
He'll lead it off for the White Sox in the bottom of the 9th. Both homers were solo shots, and he's now down 0-1. Slider outside.
You notice since he
A
had
ball and a
second
strike
run,
now on
everything has
Sosa.
been up in the zone, trying to get him to chase.
That's a foul ball that just was foul down the third base line.
One just a little too quickly. Because that's a double down the line if it's on the other side of the line.
And right ahead, 1-2. He's back out here. Payoff.
2.
Got him!
Swing and a miss.
Slider in the dirt, which Sosa chases for the first out of the inning.
Good slider, and you see the off-center grip, the spin. You see a little dot in the back of the baseball, which will tell you it's a slider. And Lenine expands his zone.
Now here's Andrew Benintendi. And that's a hard hit ball into the Guardians dugout. Rain is picking back up again. Benintendi's 0 for 3 with a walk in the third.
Denny's hitting a lot of fly balls lately, and it's about time one went out of the ballpark.
0-1 is a fastball for strike 2
The Sox needed a walk-off
on
last
the edge
year.
of the plate.
This was the guy to provide it.
Benintendi calls time, now in an 0-2 hole. And he has to think, what do I sit here? What do I do here? I'm in an 0-2 hole. What happens here?
2 pitch here to Benny.
And he strikes out on the slider.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Below the zone, back-to-back strikeouts for Nick Enright. 2 quick outs in the 9th inning.
Good slider with the break.
And the Guardians are 1 out away from forcing extras. So with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, it's Miguel Vargas to the plate.
Miguel Vargas steps in.
And Enright misses outside with the heater. Ball 1.
It's been a long
Vargas
day
is
in
1 for
baseball.
2, a
The
walk,
Sox would love
sac
to
fly,
end the year
single,
with
and an RBI. And he's ahead 2-0 after the fastball from Enright misses inside.
It was the Guardians taking game 1 of this doubleheader 4-2.
Vargas fly ball. High into left, carrying just in front of the track is Quan to make the catch. And we're going to extras on the south side. Who will prevail in the rain? Kyle Manzardo is the placement runner to start the 10th at second. Mike Vasil stays out there for his second inning of work. Here's Aniel Martinez, who has some extra inning heroics to his name and fouls off a sinker to start it off.
1-2-3 ninth inning will stay in the game and start this.
Martinez had an RBI double in the 7th for his only hit
to go 3+
this ball game.
innings if the White Sox need him to.
That's up high.
There's nobody up
Ball
in the
1.
pen, so it's Mike Vasil against the world for some time now.
Ball 1 strike the count here to Angel Martinez.
An emergency swing foul
That was
ball.
way out of the zone. Martinez really helped out Vasil there.
1-2. Payoff? Fouled off the glove of Kyle Teal. Martinez just stays alive.
Actually got the help of Shane Smith to get him back on track earlier this season. He said he had an outing in Texas where he felt like mechanically he was just off. When he came into the dugout, Shane Smith pointed out, he said, if you're missing all over the place, why don't you just finish forward? Throw your weight towards the plate. And he said, it seems simple, but it was just the advice I needed, and it got me back on track here this season.
His stuff is good enough to be very
1-2, no one out. Manzardo at second, game tied. The payoff, and Martinez
Curveball that is
taps it
foiled.
foul.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rain continues to fall here in Chicago.
1-2 again. Hard hit, foul.
As Jordan Baker had to get out of the way of that one.
That one almost got a piece of him. He's pretty happy to make sure that one went by. First thing, you got to make the call, but you also worry about your longevity in this game.
You can always smirk about it when it doesn't hit you.
Rain's starting to pick up again.
1-2.
And Martinez chases an outside changeup for strike 3.
Number 1 here in the 10th.
1 out on the K.
That's what you're looking for with a ghost runner at second base. You want no contact in that first at bat. There you see the split finger. This one not only sinks but runs away from Martinez, who twice expanded his zone.
One out, Manzardo at second. 4-4 in the 10th. Here's Schneemann. And he hits a fly ball into center. Left center, Luis Robert Jr. makes the catch. Manzardo stays put at second. There's 2 outs. And Cleveland has been able to move that runner up at all. And now Carlos Santana will pinch hit.
Step in with 2 outs.
So a power bat with 2 outs in the 10th. A veteran. Santana will go against Mike Vasil to try and give the Guardians the lead here.
Santana with a
First pitch.
in game 1 of the doubleheader.
Outside sinker, ball 1.
Normally he is the walking man. He's not going to swing at anything out of the zone.
Vasil steps off.
Vasil cleaning his spikes, make sure he's got good grip right now. With the rain falling a little harder. 1-0.
That's a strike. Change up on the outside edge.
6th inning, the 2-run shot by Santana.
Ramirez scored, and that was the difference in the ball game. Santana was hitting from the right side. Now he hits from
1-1. The rain is really picking up. And Santana just gets a piece of that sinker. He's down 1-2.
Despite the conditions, Mike Vasil doing a great job trying to keep that ghost runner stranded.
Mike Vasil 1 pitch away from sending it to the bottom half of the inning. The payoff to retire the side.
1-2 pitch. Yes.
He fouled it off.
Ooh. Crowd thought it. I thought he had it.
This is another change. And Santana, I mean, he got the barest of parts of the baseball.
Barely touched it. Wow. By the slim of the bat. Santana stays alive, and a curveball that nearly gets away from Kyle. It's 2-2.
That's what I'm talking about, little man. Standing it out in the rain.
And what's going on here?
Dan Bellino is going to ask Vasil if he might want a little drying compound around that mound again. And calling Roger out once again.
Mike Vasil wants the mound to be cleaned up, and here we go again. Shout out to the White Sox grounds crew. They're getting their steps in tonight.
70 pounds. Roger just brings it out, sprinkles a little of the dust around, and they get it playable again.
Back-to-back nights here in Chicago with rain.
How unusual. This happens every week.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a window last night. That's why the game got canceled, and we're forced to play the doubleheader here today. And now the sky's opening up here late in this ball game, with Roger Bossert doing his best job to keep things playable and safe for the players on the field. The fans not wanting to go home.
A few of them have been here all day, and it's been a very long day. Roger getting a hand from the crowd as well he should. He's the
Now the grounds crew is done doing their job. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the pinch hitter, Santana. What'll happen here? Can Vasil punch him out to send it to the bottom half of the frame, or can Carlos Santana punch one into a gap to give the Guardians the lead with 2 outs in the 10th? Here's the 2-2 pitch.
2-2 pitch.
And it's spiked. It gets away from Teal into the backstop. Manzardo moves up to third.
Advances to third.
Count is full. Guardians are 90 feet away from tying it.
It's another change. And this one with a high hop over Teal.
That's going to be ruled a wild pitch.
I should think so.
Full count delivery with Manzardo at third. Vasil shakes on a pitch, now settles on one. Full count delivery right here. And it's a curveball spiked. Carlos Santana draws a walk. The Guardians have the runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Now the rain letting up once again.
And it will bring up
Ethan Katz coming out for a quick update. Wants to make sure his
mound visit for the White
concentration is
Sox.
back where it should be. Got runners at the corners.
with 2 outs, runners at the corners in the 10th.
To Kyle Teal.
4-4.
Because now he's got to make
Bo
sure
Naylor,
that
the
he
catcher,
slows anything down.
will be the batter.
And Vassal's wipeout pitch, like many other pitchers, his wipeout pitch usually is in the dirt.
We saw he was ahead in the count there to Carlos Santana, and then a couple of those breaking balls low and inside. Teal had to do his best to keep it in front. And now he'll deal with the catcher, Bo Naylor. Naylor is open.
Bo Naylor does not have a hit in 4 at-bats. He's put in play every time. Flown out, ground out, a foul out, and a pop out. So he's put it in the air 3 times, and only on the ground once. What happens here?
First pitch from Vassell.
First pitch is a curveball
Great
that
stop by Teal. Ball 1.
Teal blocks.
Well, Teal
1-0.
knows as soon as he calls a slider, he's probably going to see it in the dirt. He was able to make sure there was no advancement that time.
There goes Santana from first.
Strike 1.
Teal, no attempt with
Sinker.
the pitch.
On the edge of the plate, and Carlos Santana steals second unopposed. So now there's 2 in scoring position for Cleveland.
Runners on at second and third now with 2 outs.
The 1-1 to Naylor. Strike 2.
Right at the knees.
Sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Vassal's a strike away.
Mike Vasil, 1 pitch away from getting out of the threat. Shaking on a couple pitches, 3 times.
Third time, and
Now he settles on a pitch. Or no, he stepped off. Getting some direction from Kyle
the same
behind the
to
plate.
Teal. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count here to Naylor.
1-2 to Naylor. And he fouls it off and gets an extra breath in this at-bat. Mike Vasil's thrown 31 pitches, and he has looked very good tonight with this off and on muddy conditions here in the South Side this evening.
Crowd trying to give Vassell a boost here.
1-2 again. Naylor with an emergency swing, foul ball
Tough. That one was way out of the zone.
to stay alive.
Kind of surprised he was able to foul that off. That ball was a good 6 inches off the outside corner. It's another change.
Reds of the Guardians, they are fighting for their lives.
Naylor does
at
a
the
good
plate.
job of just making sure he sees at least one more pitch.
Manzardo at third, Santana at second. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. 1-2 pitch. And it's a changeup outside for ball 2. Another shake-off, 2 shake-offs. Now Vasil settles on a pitch.
2-2.
He fires. And he misses inside with a changeup. The count is full. First base is open. Brian Rocchio batting ninth is up next.
Just as soon see it end here with Naylor and not get to Rocchio, who does have an RBI double tonight.
Full count delivery. Naylor bounces it foul down the first base line. And man, he is having a really great at bat. This will be the 36th pitch Vasil's thrown in his outing tonight. Trying to get his 6th out. And he misses outside, and the bases are juiced for the Guardians with 2 outs in the 10th. Brian Rocchio, the 9-hitter, the shortstop, who does have an RBI tonight, will be up, batting left-handed.
Gotta give him credit, he is here, living and dying with every pitch, soaking wet but not caring. Hoping the Sox get out of this one.
Leading the cheer. Let's go White Sox. I love it. Bottom of the order, Brian Rocchio.
White Sox faithful, most of them standing up, trying to give Mike Vasil and the crew a boost. First pitch to Rocchio is a ground ball, caught by Sosa. He'll fire to first, and that'll do it. Mike Vasil fired up as he gets out of the bases loaded jam. We head to the bottom of the 10th. All tied at 4. And the White Sox fan base lets out a big sigh of relief. Probably a lot of them had heart attacks right there. Let's see what happens in the bottom half of the frame. Bottom of the 10th. 4-4. White Sox trying to walk it off. Miguel Vargas is the placement runner at second.
Miguel Vargas, the ghost runner.
And leading it off for the White Sox tonight, it's the rookie catcher. It's Kyle. Corner infielders in. Teal pulls a bunt back, and ball 1. Colby Allard is the new pitcher for Cleveland.
As the home team, you got the advantage to see what you have to do.
16 games, 35.1 innings pitched, and an ERA at 2.55. 1-0. Teal pulls back a bunt and takes ball 2.
Showing patience. Takes another one. 2-0 the count.
Teal shows bunt again. That's a strike.
I'll tip that one. Unable to get it down. Strike 1.
2-1.
Justin Jershler flashing the signs at third.
Trying to get Vargas to third. 2-1. Teal drops the bunt down. Colby's got throw to first is there. Little high. He lobbed it to Manzardo, but he did get Kyle Teal out. But it's a productive out. It moves Vargas to third. The White Sox are 90 feet away.
Third base. So with Naylor making the call, realizing that he had no chance to cut down the lead runner, Teal does his job, and that's the winning run, forcing now the
Luis
outfield
Robert
and the
Jr.
infield to come in, but they're going to put Robert at first base.
Is being intentionally walked. So now the White Sox have the runners at the corners with 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. A sac fly wins it.
For the rookie Colson Montgomery. As we see
and now Colson, the rookie shortstop, will come to the plate against Colby Allard.
From center field and play second base.
Defensive changes for Cleveland. Martinez at second, Schneeman at third, Nolan Jones in center, and Jonathan Rodriguez at right. Allard versus Colson, lefty-lefty. First pitch with the infield in is a strike. Colson's 1 for 2, 2 walks, and a single.
Is 1 for 2 with walks in the second.
Down 0-1 here. Going lefty-lefty against Colby. 0-1. Change up in the dirt, blocked by Naylor. A ball and a strike.
The outfield has to come into a depth where if they get a line drive, they can try to make a play at the plate.
Rain not as bad right now as what it once was at one point. Ground ball right to Martinez. And they'll just get Robert at first and hold the runner to third.
It's a double play.
And that's how
Wait.
the 10th inning will end. Just a bizarre play at first. With everyone with their hands on their hips.
Whoa, what happened here? They're saying double play at the end of the inning.
Golden opportunity.
Colson got it
Nothing happens.
and tagged out Robert, and he tagged the bag.
To run through the bag. He doesn't do it. Luis has to keep on running for another step. He doesn't.
And Vargas could not.
And there is the
Well, there was nothing Miguel Vargas could do. That's how it ends the inning. What a wacky play that end the 10th inning. Well, we head to the 11th. Wow. That's a new one for me. Haven't seen that at all. Heads up play by Angel Martinez. Once again, showing up in extra innings like he does.
inning.
All right, we're in the 11th. Brian Rocchio is the placement runner at second. The top of the Guardians order will come up, and Mike Vasil is staying out there.
So Mike Vasil will stay on for his third inning.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff hitter, will go up against Mike Vasil.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff.
First pitch, a sweeper. He doesn't get the call. Just missed up.
Feels like a huge momentum swing all the way to the other side.
Kwan's
after
1
a
for
play
4.
like that.
A walk,
It looks
single, and a
like-
run today.
You're probably going to come away with
Ahead
a win
1-0
in the second
here.
game. Still might.
Ooh, a sinker
One of
that
the things that was a bit surprising,
looked a little
I expected
outside,
Luis Robert to run on the
but a
first
friendly
pitch,
call for the
'cause
White
if you
Sox.
run,
Ties the
the
count up.
guy's got to throw through. If he throws through, you never know. Bad throw or whatever the case may be. Most likely he's going to fake, hold the baseball, then you take the force out of the equation.
Kwan fouls it off. One and two.
Well, looking on the positive side, the rain has stopped.
Yes.
For Mike Vasil.
That's always good. Well, his head isn't dripping any longer. I mean, the conditions that he was pitching into in the 10th inning, and the fact that he got out of it was unbelievable. What a job of pitching that was.
Kwan ground ball up the middle. Charged by Colson, throw to first. Kwan's retired, but it moves Rocchio to third.
With one down here in this 11th inning.
One out. Rocchio at third, the go-ahead run. And it'll be Nolan Jones stepping up for another bite at the apple.
Now the infield forced to come in at all four
Jones
positions.
2 for 5. A triple, single,
The
and a
outfield
run.
can stay about the same,
Playing in
however.
center, and the White Sox infield heads in. First pitch to Jones is clobbered to right, but foul.
Foul.
Good
Nice
catch.
catch with the glove. That's why you bring it to the ballpark. There you go.
Well
What a
played.
catch. Oh, 1. That's... Whoa! A sweeper that looked
That one had the whole
really
play.
good. That was way in the zone, and Mike
And apparently it's
Vasil
getting very late for everybody.
does not get the call. Wow, that shocked me. That's a huge miss. 1-1. Ball 2. I don't blame the White Sox crowd for being restless after that.
Nolan Jones 2 for 5.
Just
so
like
far.
that, Vasil's down
Two
2
is
and 1
doubleheader.
to
A
Jones.
triple and a single.
3 and 1. Change up away.
Wondering if Mike might have a little bit of a blister problem. He's shaking out his right hand, looking at his hand. Hopefully that's not the case.
And he walked him.
A sink or miss is a
Nolan Jones draws a walk, and the Guardians have the runners at the corners with one out.
Sometimes you can raise a blister, and when you do that, you
Now
just
the
don't
designated
get
hitter,
your feet.
J-Ram, to the plate. This is not ideal for the White Sox,
Kyle Teal will flash the signs to his
but you can
infielders.
still get a double play here.
Does take off for second, letting
That
him
would
know what
end
he's
the
gonna do
inning.
behind the plate.
Well, right now, because nobody is near second, it looks like they're going to concede it. And then most likely walk Ramirez if he does take off.
Here we go. First pitch to J-Ram is fouled away.
On the changeup, strike one.
It's probably what Stephen Vogt is thinking about, too. If he does run with him, then the Sox just walk Ramirez.
A chess match late in the ball game here.
Infield in for the White Sox. Jones at first. Rocchio at third. That hit him.
Ramirez.
Bases are loaded for the Guardians.
That hit him right off the left hand.
He has been banged up already coming into this series, and that is not what Cleveland needs.
Where'd that get him?
Mike runs a fastball inside.
Oh.
And it catches the forearm
Got him
of
on the
left hand.
wrist. Left wrist
Just
for
below
Jose
the wrist,
Ramirez.
and
That's
we'll
where
listen
it
to
plunked him.
Sounds like all bone there.
Oh. He's staying out there. Credit to him. Jose Ramirez, a tough man. Not going to let a ball to the wrist take him out.
Bad wrist.
So the bases are loaded for the Guardians with only an out.
Is that all-star break?
And it'll be Kyle Manzardo to the
The
plate.
bases are loaded once again. Bass was able to get out of a bases-loaded jam back in the 10th inning.
First pitch. Sinker inside, ball one. Man, that missed breaking ball to Jones.
Mazardo was the
Really
coach
hurting the White Sox right now.
It's a third on a wild pitch, but was stranded there.
1-0. Manzardo, ground ball. This could be two. Sosa flipped the second for one. Colson the first. Double play turn, the end of the inning. Mike Basil fired up again. Going right to Kyle Teal and damming him up. Another bases loaded jam that the White Sox get out of. Mike Basil pitching like he's in Game 5 of the 2005 World Series. We're heading to the bottom of the 11th, still tied at 4. We're in the 11th. Colson, the placement runner at second. And pinch hitter, Chase Mydroff,
As Chase Mydroff will be the pinch hitter here.
who tried to lay down a bunt but pulled it back. Colby Allard is in for a second inning of work. Mydroff, another piece from the crochet trade, and he puts down a bunt. Manzardo crashes. Aniel Martinez covers first. Mydroff moves Colson to third on the sac bunt. One away. White Sox 90 feet away from winning. And the Guardians bring their infield in. Michael A. Taylor is intentionally walked, so runners are at the corners for the White Sox, and the Guardians trying to set up an inning-ending double play ball. And it will be at the plate. The leadoff hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Running in the first pitch. Sox elected
2 walks and a run scored. 0 for 3 tonight is Tauchman.
Nobody's going to be covering
Would love his first hit of the ballgame. Infield in for the Guardians. First pitch. That's a strike. Outside edge of the plate from Colby. 0-1.
Jason Bourgeois giving the instructions to Taylor at first. One to Tauchman.
Woo! Fastball on the corner, and Tauchman gets a friendly call. 1-1.
But it's even in 1-1.
Perfectly placed by Allard. Just did not get the call. Tauchman ground ball softly, and Allard can't field it. That's your ball game. The White Sox win it 5-4 in the 11th after a soft ground ball from Mike Tauchman gets by the glove of Colby Allard. The White Sox walk it off for Bobby.
But he didn't. And when it got by, that was it. Sox win it 5-4 in a really tough and tight ball game that went a long way.
Bobby Jenks watching down, smiling right now as his Sox get the win thanks to Mike Tauchman walking it off on a rainy night in the South Side in the 11th. What a win for Chicago. Celebrating 2005 and the memory of Bobby Jenks.
Excuse me, swing. And
As Colby Allard, it should have been an easy play, and it just got under his glove. And that hurts.
Mike Vassell deserves all the credit in the world because he was pitching under really difficult.
See y'all later. RB out. Peace.
Two super jams late, and the